Akat is a Ethiopian woman who made response to African Americans in this country. Let me tell you something. First of all, y'all nasty, dirty, poor foreigners who come here and shit on African Americans really need to stop that, because African Americans are already going through enough in this country for you to be coming here and putting them more down in the dirt. Okay? The first thing you need to do is look in your backyard and see what's going on in your nasty, dirty, squalor, disgusting place of a country. Okay? Because nobody aspires to be like you. Okay? Where you guys live in filth in your country. And I can tell you come from filth because the way you act and the way that you are. I can tell you come from the poor class and not the upper echelon. Because I'll tell you one thing. My mother is a foreigner. And she doesn't act like this, okay? She doesn't act like dirt and as if she lives in squalor and as if she's poor, okay? Why? Because she comes from the upper echelon in her country. Her father owns land in the country. He helped people to come to this country to make a better life for themselves. But the thing is that when you come here, you need to stay in your corner, okay? And get what you need to get in order to prosper and send back to your family. Do not come to this country and disrespect the natives, the people who were born here. That is so disrespectful and disgusting. Okay? Before you start talking about people in America and blacks in America, you need to look in your own nasty, disgusting background. You guys live in filth in your country in Ethiopia, okay? The poor here is a upper status than what you are in your country. Okay? When you look in your country, it's disgusting. You guys live in filth. You live in the middle of squalor. And you got the nerve to be talking about African Americans. You are disgusting. Let me tell you something. I lived in a predominantly foreign building, and these were poor foreigners, you can tell. Because the way that they act, they're very disgusting. They keep the door downstairs open with flies and things like that, and bugs come into the building. And they put their garbage in front of the door. That is very nasty and unclassy, disgusting. Okay? And that's the way your people are. That's the way you poor foreigners are. Before you come here talking about African Americans, look in your own fucking background. Okay, another thing is that with African Americans, y'all need to realize how these poor foreigners that come here feel about you. And this is the reason why a lot of them may come over here and, get jobs where they're able to hire other people to come in. And let me tell you something. A lot of them are not going to hire you. Okay? This is the way they feel about you. And you fighting for foreigners to come over here? Are you fucking stupid? Let me tell you something. Y'all need to vote for Trump. Trust me. Vote for Trump because he's trying to make sure they don't come to this country. All right? A lot of nurses, there's no nursing shortage. The government is lying to you. The reason why the government is saying that, America spits out so many nurses and RNs per year out of this country, out of their schools. There's no nursing shortage. This country is trying to get cheap labor coming from the Philippines. When these Filipinos come over here and they become nurses and they get into the higher, where they're able to hire people coming in, they're not going to hire you African Americans. They're not going to hire you. Okay? So this is not your fight. You need to mind your business when it comes to these foreigners coming over here. Mind your business. It's not your fight. Okay? Let me tell you something. One thing I learned in life is that I'm American before I'm black. And I'm going to say it again. I'm American before I am black. You guys really need to vote for Trump because he's trying to stop these people from coming to this country. And he's trying to better your lives while you're here. Trust me, as an American, period. Don't think about the color of your skin. You are still an American. Vote for Trump.